What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're gonna talk about Captain Britain and the drama that is going on with Captain Britain, but also some good news. It seems like free-to-play players are going to be able to obtain some more character shards for Captain Britain. Now, this whole drama started when they announced that Captain Britain, that is going to be a legendary requirement, is gonna have the epic tag, and as such is going to be very hard to obtain. And Scopely, I guess they did not miss on that promise, because this guy is absolutely hard to obtain for free-to-play players. Not for everyone, but for free-to-play players is absolutely ridiculous. On the first run, I would say that maybe 0.1% of the free-to-play players were able to obtain him, and after that we had the candy store that allowed us to get some character shards for him. Then we had the campaign event that is going on right now. The candy store is gone, but you're able to get character shards there at a 10% rate, which was absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes you would not show up for a week, and then you'd show up like multiple times in the same day. So that's definitely something that you don't want to experience. And now we have this campaign that also has a very trash drop rate. I have been lucky. I have been getting like 5 shards per day, or a little bit above that, almost 10 shards per day, which is not terrible. It definitely feels better than what we were doing with the candy store, because at least right now we are spending the power cores, but we are also getting gold. So I mean, instead of spending gold, now we are earning gold, so that's a good thing. But overall, it has not been a great experience, and I resonate with that. I think Marvel Strike Force is still a very free-to-play friendly game mobile game compared to other mobile games, but this gacha direction where they are pushing us is definitely not great, and a lot of people have been complaining about. Now, I have to be honest, Captain Britain is OP as F. And I think, in a way, it's kind of good that Scopely is locking him a little bit behind, because he's just so OP. And if Scopely releases this character for everyone like super fast, that means that the power creep of the game is going to increase very fast. Because the Illuminati team on its own is very strong, right? We have Hank Pym, we have Black Panther Shuri, they have great stats, not amazing stats, but great stats. They were the last team that was released before the big reset, and that means that overall they do amazing things. Now they are a little bit locked behind the Cosmic Crucible because of Black Bolt and the fact that he gives additional 50% health for the Illuminati team, and that's the only problem with this team, is that their health is very low. But that's where not only Captain Britain but Hank Pym comes into play, where he's going to give a bunch of barrier to the team, and Captain Britain does this insane thing of giving defense up and deflects all the time. Now, I guess this was Scopely trying to balance out the fact that they have so little health, but I'm gonna be honest, like Captain Britain should have way more health than he is, at least like 25% more max health or something. He should be more individually stronger than he is, but that's okay, because if you take a look at his kit, it's insane. Like additional 50% resistance, more armor, more damage, more focus, more armor, more resistance. This guy is absolutely insane, especially in Cosmic Crucible, of course. But if you take a look, for example, at this guy in other game modes, it's pretty much the same thing. And that's the good thing about Captain Britain is that he's so versatile, and at the same time he's just so strong. Okay, so what I want to say is it worth it? Is it really worth it what Scopely has been doing in terms of holding back Captain Britain? Because like I said, he has insane abilities. One thing I didn't mention is that he also has 2 stuns. One of them applies trauma, the other one gives immunity to the team. This one also applies disrupt and does a mini nuke. This guy is absolutely insane, and if they really release it for everyone, I'm afraid of the power creep. I'm honestly afraid, because after that means whichever other characters come next. They have to be way more powerful. And we clearly saw that with Annihilators and even with Astral, the team is definitely one step behind compared to Illuminati, right? If they would be with the same stats, Illuminati would just be way better. And Illuminati with Captain Britain is like a B tier team, but with Captain Britain is like S+. It's absolutely insane. So at the end of the day, I understand what Scopely is doing, but it doesn't feel good. But I just want to show you a little bit of gameplay, and then we'll take a look at the new data mines that we have about Captain Britain and the fact that we're going to get a little bit more shards. So you can see that this guy is absolutely tanking everything. Like I said, he has two very strong stuns as well. This is on Dark Dimension 8, by the way. And you can see that we are pretty much demolishing, right? The 3-piece Illuminati plus Emma Frost plus the Ancient One, they absolutely destroy whichever enemies we are facing. And it's just so consistent. The defense up all the time, the deflects all the time. That's guaranteed 25% damage reduction that you always have on your team. And that's just something that you cannot replicate easy with other teams as well. It's just so strong. And this is something that we might see in the future, is just taking Illuminati with Ancient One for Dark Dimension, because they are just so ridiculously strong, as you guys can see. I just brought Emma Frost as a filler. If you'd bring any other character like Spider Weaver or Black Knight or anything like that, this would be even easier. This would be even easier. I just wanted to show that Emma Frost is indeed just a filler character, but it's the other characters pushing all the way. Okay, so let's go back. We're gonna take a look at some data mines. These data mines are from Boilan, and we have the announcement that the Strike Pass Season 73 will also bring Captain Britain Shards. Now, if you're like me, if you already have your Captain Britain maxed out, this is not really a great thing, because, well, it's really not worth buying the Battle Pass, but at the same time, that means that more free-to-play players will have access to some shards. And it's true that this Battle Pass is kinda disgusting. I have to agree with that. We have only shards at the last day of the Battle Pass, but like I was saying, it seems like Scopely is really trying to delay this as much as possible, so they don't they just don't want to increase too much the power creep on this team, because this team is definitely very powerful, and this is definitely something you don't want to see too much. And believe me, even a 3 stars Captain Britain, if you are lucky enough to get a 3 stars Captain Britain, this guy is going to cause you major problems. So you can see right here, even with a small Captain Britain, it's almost impossible to delete these teams with Illuminati and with Odin. And like I said, it is just a power creep going way too fast. And now Scopely has to sell us something that counters these. And they understand that people don't want to always run after the carrot, and that's why they are holding back a little bit at least, until we get Null and until we get Professor X, because we cannot forget that those characters are coming as well. So one way we are getting some good news, some additional shards for the free-to-play players, not only on the Battle Pass, but also in a future Strike Pass that should be coming next week. And if you already have him maxed out, well, good for you, because right now you can save $40 or so on those Battle Passes because you already have the character shards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this news, and once again, don't be too harsh on Scopely, because I think they are doing this just to don't overcomplicate the meta, because if it gets too crazy, like people having Captain Britain and Odin everywhere, you're gonna be way more frustrated facing that all the time than anything else, and then they will just have to release some ridiculous characters to counter that meta. And it needs to be step by step, right? We cannot just start running, because otherwise it will just get too crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys later.